our company, though. Very exciting. We are so excited. I'm just going to let this come down just a second, then I'm going to go ahead and get started. Start to tell you Bob and my story, and a lot about the company and a lot about products and how we make money with this very exciting product line that we have, and so results oriented. You know, you're in a very special place today because you're able to see results with the collagen. That was Dr. Toussaint earlier, if you got to hear her talking about her results. You know, and now we're going to have the weight loss to be able to show. And, you know, Bobby and I were in our first company with weight loss, and it was wild. It was so easy to be able to show people before and afters. So that's why we're just so excited with this, because, you know, we saw the collagen give our company a huge bump. I can't imagine what the weight loss. They expect our weight loss line to be 5 times what our collagen launch was. And a lot of you that were here know that that was a huge launch for us. So yeah, so that's probably going to be the last one in, unless somebody drops out, because we are at 100 now. So if you do have somebody that couldn't get on, we'll get them the recording. You know, Bobby posts that right away, but he's going to pull up the slides, and we want to honor your time and not take more than 30 minutes for you to be able to get a glimpse of what we know and what we see going on with this company, because we are super excited about it. But, you know, the company is LifeVantage, and we are the activation company, which really puts us very different than if you've supplemented. If you've taken a multivitamin, if you've used traditional supplements, we are very different, because we are actually flipping the switch and making your body do what it did when you were much younger. Okay, so we take it to make it. We empower our bodies to make antioxidants, proteins, enzymes, and things that you need for better health. And again, we are able to flip this switch so that you can feel like you did, if you can imagine, in your 30s and in your 40s, you know, feel that much younger. And this is really kind of, Bobby's going to go into this a little bit later, but, you know, when you share activation, you're activating your whole life. And there's a great need out there for people to have supplemental income. You know, if you're one of the folks that's of retirement age, you know, used to say financial advisors would say 500,000, you were okay, you could get by, you know. Now they're saying $1.5 million in just the last few years. So we have an opportunity that health-wise, which is very important, and finances will make a difference for many people. There's also the opportunity to earn free travel, a Jeep. We've gotten a Jeep already. But you know what? The people in this company are amazing. So many of them are good friends at this point. And we just love the group that we get to work with. Everybody is very like-minded, and it's just a really great group. But we're going to activate cells, systems, brains, guts, tissues, immune system, skin and hair. I'm going to talk about 3 of our products in depth tonight, but we've got a lot of great products to help you activate different areas of your body. So this is Protandim. This is our flagship product. This is the product that the company actually launched with, and very unique. Unlike most companies, they start a company and go out and find a product. This was a product that needed a company. And so, you know, Protandim was a product that was actually, the first part of it was kind of discovered back in the late 1960s. And what was discovered was that our bodies create their own antioxidants. The same reasons we take, you know, multivitamins, eat fruits and vegetables, that our bodies could create these antioxidants. But what he also found out at that same time is it stops in our 20s. So we now know aging starts as early as in our 20s. They went back to the lab for a number of decades, and the scientists figured out how to flip the switch on this pathway to actually throw off antioxidants. In fact, 1 million times per second, the antioxidant value. And it decreases something called oxidative stress. Now, this is very important, and you may not have heard this word before. Oxidative stress is the precursor for all disease, all aging, and all inflammation. And by not having enough antioxidants, the oxidative stress level goes up as we age. So you can see in this second chart here, without Protandim, as we get older, into our 40s, into our 60s, into our 80s, our oxidative stress levels are just increasing. With Protandim, they stay level because Protandim reduces oxidative stress by 40% in the first 30 days. And why is this important? You could never get the benefits from this one pill, this one plant-based pill, because you'd have to ingest 400 oranges a day, 500 cups of broccoli a day, in addition to 120 tablets of vitamin C a day. That's lethal. 110 cups of blueberries. I don't even know what the cost would be. That's cost prohibitive, but there's no way you could do what's in this one very special pill. You can see it works on all different areas of the body, the heart, the eyes, all our organs, blood vessels, the immune system, any disease, inflammation, anything that's associated with that. In fact, you can go to a site that typically only doctors go to, maybe pharmacists, called pubmed.gov. You can go to that site and see there are over 320,000 studies on oxidative stress. And I'm not a doctor, Bobby's not a doctor, but we can make out the summary. And when you read the summary, you will see that by reducing oxidative stress, you reduce whatever disease, inflammation, or aging they're talking about. This is huge. We are the only company that has this, has all these things. On top of that, think about how many studies, whatever you're taking as far as nutritional products in your kitchen cabinet or wherever you keep them, have studies on them. Probably none. A lot of times the studies are on the ingredients, not the whole product. We have 32 independent studies. These universities, these institutions chose to do the study of our product because it was that category creating. And so this has been the flagship product of our company because it is that different. We are activating. We are no longer just supplementing, which is a very inaccurate science because we're all so different. You know, somebody may have too much vitamin D, somebody may have too little. You know, it's very hard with supplementation to have a one size fits all. Not so with the Protandim because it's making your body produce and reduce this oxidative stress. But what's really cool is about 2 years ago, we came out with a collagen. And I have to tell you, a few of us were concerned. We didn't want to have a Me Too product like so many other companies out there. But we got a very special collagen. And the results we get with this product, like I said earlier, you can see the before and afters in just 30 days. I tell people that I get started on the product personally, take a before picture before you get started, and then take a picture 30 days. And we're going to compare them side by side. But you know, collagen is one of the 20,000 most important proteins in our body. And without it, we'd literally be a blob. You know, it's good for nail health, for, you know, preventing premature hair loss, muscle recovery, cushioning of joints, gut health, strengthening bones, overall tissue, eye health. Our eyes are 91% collagen, liver function, you know, cardio, sleep, mental, and I can go on, brain health, just so many results that we can see on the inside and also the outside. So our activated collagen actually makes collagen. Unlike any other collagen out there, we are able to produce collagen with our own bodies. We do replenish like most, but we replenish with 10 different types of peptides. Most replenish with 1 or 2, maybe 3, nowhere near the 10 that we are promoting or replenishing with. And then we're also able to maintain the degrading or, you know, just maintain the collagen that we have instead of, you know, sugar, sun, stress, get rid of a lot of collagen, particularly as we start to get older. So we're able to maintain that collagen. And you can look, this is a 8-week study. You know, you can see how the collagen density has gotten so much better by all the white and the yellow and stuff. That is showing the difference with the collagen there. So this is an 8-week clinical trial that again shows, you know, collagen density was increased by 100%. The death of crow's feet reduced by 22%. Skin roughness was decreased by 10%. Blood catalase was increased by 202%. And skin elasticity was increased by 8%. Now, what's not in it? Because everybody's going to ask, there is no added sugar, no artificial sweeteners. It is non-GMO, it's dairy-free, it's gluten-free, and it is soy-free. When paired with the Protandim, this is an amazing, amazing product. And I'll tell you the backstory on this. Most of us consultants, distributors, people that have, been with the company for a while, we're already taking the Protandim because we know the value of Protandim. If there's only one product you take, it has to be the Protandim NRF2. But then we started taking the collagen with it. The company was blown away by the results we were getting. We were getting results so fast that they went back to the lab or had a lab do a gene by gene test to see what was going on when we used the Protandim NRF2 and the collagen together. We call this our glow package. They realized that we were activating the gene that creates more fibroblasts, more collagen, even faster. So we get accelerated results using the two of these together. I'm just going to show you a few pictures quickly so you can see. I got to tell you, the lady on the left, my left, is in her 70s. So we have people of all ages getting results in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s getting amazing results with these products. You can see legs. Again, when I said tightens all over the place, it's reducing cellulite for us. It's tightening the legs. I was on the phone today with a lady that said her knees were looking better. It's just amazing. It's all over, under the arms, if that's an issue, your stomach, all over the place. This is Betty. She's done a great job of documenting her journey while using not Protandim, for the collagen and Protandim, the glow package together. And you can literally see the results that she's getting as she goes along and stays on it. So just amazing. Even the first couple days, you can see how close. Again, under the eye bags, everything is tightening up. The skin is becoming more even. If you've got brown spots, that type of thing is all going away. We're just getting great results all over the body. But you know what? Our even more exciting product line that's coming out is in regards to weight loss. And weight loss is a big, big problem these days. It's one of the fastest growing industries out there, but people just can't seem to get a handle on it, whether it's surgeries or injections or whatever. We have an amazing weight loss system coming. It's coming October 11th. I know so many people can't wait. I have to tell you, Bobby and I just finished our first month, and we have to go the next 18 days without this product. And I'm telling you, I can't wait because I'm afraid to be off of it for 18 days, but it'll be a good test for us. We want to see what it's going to be. But in the first month, I was able to lose 7 pounds. Bobby lost 9 pounds. And I have to tell you, it's unlike anything else out there. We didn't change our diets. We didn't change anything. We had some less cravings, less food noise, but just the way that the product works is just amazing. It is an easy, easy system. So we are the first to market, and we don't even have a picture of the actual product yet. So we don't know. We got these same black tubs, but we're happy to take it because of what we heard about the product. But we're going to be first to market. I don't know the ingredients. There's a lot I don't know, but I do know there's a group of 55 of us, all went to Utah. We were all given some product. We all got great results. We have a little chat that we've been using on WhatsApp, and everybody's been sharing pictures and measurements and, body fat and that. And I have to tell you, across the board, everybody has been getting results. So it has been exciting. And the results could be sleep, extra energy too. They're just feeling good all over. But the weight loss has been short of nothing. When you have a group that diversified of 55 different people, and they were men, women, we're all able to get the results on this. So this is what you can expect. Less food noise, feeling fuller longer. No need to snack between meals. You won't even be thinking about the food. You're spending less time thinking about it. Fewer late night cravings and weight loss. And it is a very easy program to help you lose weight and keep those sugar levels even so that they're not spiking, so that you're not looking for carbs or sugars. And when you do have carbs or sugar, the way that your body handles them is real easy. So just a great, great product. These are some of the testimonies in our group. I'm not even sure we're supposed to be sharing them with you, but we are, and people have been leaking them on Facebook. So we're going to share them here. But you can see people of all sizes. Some were thin when they started or getting great results. They weren't necessarily terribly obese, some people that had a little bit more weight to lose are losing weight as well. So it's great to be able to lose that. And here are some more results that everyone's been getting. So super, super exciting with that product. So, but I'm going to invite my husband because he's going to share the business side. And, you know, this is a really easy business. It's a fun business. It's a business that I recommend for everyone to be able to do at all different ages, but he's going to share more of that with you. So if you'll hold on one second, and thank you.
Hey everyone. Man, I'm listening to April talk and I'm getting so excited just listening to her and we work together all day long. But thanks for taking some time with us tonight. I appreciate that. And one of the things that I want to share with you is every once in a while in our lives, we don't always know it. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But every once in a while, we find ourselves in the right place at the right time, where the timing is right. And I want to ask you a question. April was just talking about that new GLP-1 product, a natural product that naturally increases the hormones, okay, in our own bodies to do what it's supposed to do. Have you noticed how many TV commercials are on for the shot? I mean, you just can't get away with it. If you watch the news in the morning, it's the only commercials. GLP-1, 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 and those shots are very expensive. A lot of times people have big deductibles and it's not covered. And even if you get it down to the cheapest form where you're able to get maybe a compound pharmacy to make it, it's still between $300 and $400 a month. And our product's coming in between $150 and $199 a month, and much easier to use and none of the side effects. So I want you to understand that people want it. It's in demand. It's going to be working naturally on that GLP-1 pathway. This is exciting. You know about something 18 days before it's coming out. Okay, you now know about it. Somebody cared enough about you to inform you about this Zoom tonight. The next one we're doing is the Monday after we get back from Kansas City, where they're rolling it out for the first time. The 14th, we will do this again. We'll need a bigger account. And I'm sorry, folks, we kind of warned everybody, but we went over 100 and that's what it holds. And half of you guessed. And people have been trying to get in for another 15 minutes. And I apologize, but we will dramatically increase the size of our account. So let me share. This is about evolve and earning, okay? And here's all we do. We have the opportunity to share the product. We have the opportunity to build and grow a team. And even more so, we have the opportunity to lead a movement. So let me hit on a couple things for you, okay? And this is being recorded and we'll have it available tomorrow to send out. If you have anyone that wasn't able to get on, you'll have the recording to show them. But, for the folks out there, I don't know did the slides just go away? Did they?
The slides are
I may have just flipped the wrong screen.
We're at the Hollywood Squares.
It's the Hollywood Squares, yeah. That's what happens when things just go wild and crazy as far as the whole screen being maxed out. So I might have to do this without the rest of the slides, but that's okay because I know it. So let me do that. I'm not gonna mess around and take a chance at the let's see, at all of you going away. Okay, so listen closely, please. I talked about being in the right place at the right time. Okay, so the next thing I want to mention to you is, why there's not 2 or 3 times as many people on the shot? Side effects is part of it, but the bigger reason is affordability. Okay, they just can't afford it. It's expensive. Okay, it could range anywhere from $300 to $1,000 a month out of pocket, $350 to $1,000. Do you know if you were to share the results that you got with 7 friends, you would earn enough money plus that yours was free? So write that down, 7 and free. Okay. Now here's another thing to write down. Do you think if you kept sharing over a period of time, maybe 2 people a month joined you with using the product? Do you know once you had 25 people on the product, 25, 2 a month over the course of a year, do you know not only would your product be free, but you would earn about $1,200 to $1,500 a month extra. Now, I'm not talking about you didn't go get another job. You didn't add 10, 15, 20 hours to your current job. Okay. I'm just saying you were sharing the results, and a lot of it was visible, and people were asking you, what are you doing? What are you taking? What are you on? You know what happens when you start to look different than you did the previous time they saw you, whether it was at church or a sporting event or work. They want to know what you're doing. So 25 people on it earns you over $1,200 a month. Okay, so write that one down. Now get this. Of those 25, do you think there might be two of the 25 that have an interest in making $1,200 themselves? Do you think some of their friends might be asking them, what are you doing? How did your wrinkles go away? How did your skin discoloration go away? How did you drop that 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds? You know it's going to happen. It's visual. Okay, people are going to ask, do you realize that if only 2 of the 25 customers that you got decided they wanted to make $1,200 too, do you know your income would go up to about $24,000 a year? You and 2. Okay, you can write that down. You and 2 with 25 customers is about $24,000 a year. Now, let me share this with you. I know a lot of you make a lot more money than that. Okay, so what if the 2 that you got 2 of their own? What if that happened? Well, the 2 that you got are now making $24,000 a year. You're making about $40,000 a year. You 2, and then 4 more. Okay, that's what that amounts to. Now, be honest, folks. Are we living in a time, whether it's in Canada, the United States, Mexico, wherever you might be, where maybe our incomes are a little uncertain compared to what they've been in the past? Is there a little uncertainty with finances these days? You know there is. Is there a desire for people to work from home? Do you think people, if they had the option, they might prefer to work from home? Do you think there's people out there that maybe aren't quite set for retirement? Maybe getting the age of retirement, but Social Security and whatever they saved up is not enough? Let me tell you something. For those of you that would like to make 80,000, all you do is that scenario I drew out for 40,000, just do it twice. Just do it twice. Okay. If you want 120,000, just do it 3 times. Instead of you getting 2, get 6. You want to know a secret? 7 new people joined the business with me in April just this past week. I'm really downplaying the numbers. We came from a company, we spent 25 years with our first company. It's almost 7 years that we've been at LifeVantage. We had a good weight loss product 25 years ago. Okay. It's not on the market anymore. It's one of those products that had ephedra in it, and it got too hard to continue to get it insured. Okay. So we weren't able to continue with it. But when you have people walking in your room, when you have people walking into church, when you have people walking into their kids' sporting events, and they start dropping 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, everybody notices. But you know what the difference is now? We have online marketing. We can post before and after pictures. They're called shareables. Okay, we can post it on Instagram. We can post it on Facebook. We can email it to people. We can text it to people. How much easier do you think it is to share a before and after or a video now in today's world? We can do Zoom like we're doing now. I'm even doing it without slides. How about that one? Okay. I don't know where they went, but we never went over 100 before. So I'll find them tomorrow. But folks, don't miss this one. Okay. You know, I've told this story in the past. When I first had an opportunity to get involved with an investment type of thing, and this is a business opportunity that cost, a few $100s to get started, and I'll give you those numbers in a second. But, I had a friend that was involved with a company called Macintosh that later turned into Apple. And he used to beg me to buy stock in the late 80s. He even one time offered to lend me money to buy stock. I was in the art gallery business, picture frame business back then. I had no interest. I couldn't be bothered. I was 25, 30 years old. I had no interest in it at all. Okay. Was I in the right place at the right time? Absolutely, man. Are you kidding? I said no. Have I thought about it for the next 50 years? Not a day goes by I didn't think about it. Okay. I don't know how many hundreds of millions that one would have turned into, but what are you going to do? Sometimes you say no. You're in one of those places again. We're going to change. Activation is replacing supplementation. Okay. It's replacing it. Just like cell phones replace phones attached to the wall. Okay. It's happening. Our bodies are beginning to be activated naturally by reactivating pathways that went dormant, went to sleep as we got older. Okay. And it can be done naturally. And this whole weight loss thing, it doesn't need to be a shot and it doesn't need to have some of the side effects. It can be easier than that. Okay. It's almost 10 pounds for me in a little less than a month. Okay. But the big thing is, I don't think about food anymore. Man, I used to eat lunch and be thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner. I'd eat dinner and wondering what pint of ice cream am I going to eat during the ball game later at night. It never stopped. The food noise never stopped. It just my whole life. Okay. So how can you take advantage of this? Well, somebody invited you on and you need to get back to them. And if you're concerned about the business, I don't know what you would be, why you would be. We're publicly traded. Okay, we're a debt-free company. We have millions in cash in the bank, and we're about to have the biggest rollout that we have ever had in the 15 years this company's been in business. And most of us have only been here 7 years or less, okay, because that's when April and I got here. Now, you could get started with our activators that we currently have, the Protandem and the collagen, and you can even use our fat burner Axio product, and they're on sale. There's a special. Ask the person who invited you, how can I get activated now? And then on October 11th, when the product comes out, add the GLP-1 to it. Just start taking it. Your body will already be activated, and the GLP-1 will work even better with an activated body. Okay, so you could do that. But I want to make it even easier for you. Join us in the cause. Join us in the business. There are packages that you can get involved with us in business. The product ends up being cheaper, and you get your own website. You get your own app for your phone. You get shareables to use, okay, to share with people. You get all the weekly and daily training, and your upline will help mentor you in building a business. So here's the one thing I want you to keep in mind with the business. If you enroll with us as a consultant, and that includes getting your products, okay, it doesn't obligate you to do anything, but it enables you to run with it as big or as fast or as little or as slow as you choose that you want to fit it into your daily life. You get to do it any way you want to do it. Now, I'm going to tell you where I am now. I want to run as fast as I can go. Okay, man, I am so excited. I ain't sleeping at night. Okay, the people I'm playing pickleball with want to know why I'm whacking the ball at them harder. I am just excited. Okay, I'm more excited now than I've ever been since we joined LifeVantage. And that's because this product's going to be the biggest thing that ever happened. And it's opening up in the United States, but it will end up going around the world. Don't you want to be part of that? If you're really excited about it and you're not already enrolled to join us in Kansas City on the 11th and 12th of October, come join. Come meet us there. It'll be awesome and we'll have fun too. Okay, and for some of you that we haven't met, we can meet you in person for the first time. But come join us in Kansas City. What the heck? I mean, you can say for the rest of your career, you were there when. Okay, you were there when it rolled out. You were there. You heard the science for the first time. You saw the very first people that used it in a trial. Okay, you have a chance to do that. But don't miss this. I'm telling you, we've all had opportunities where we knew about something when the timing was right. It could have been a business. It could have been a piece of real estate. It could have been an opportunity. There's a number of different things. Don't let this be another one of those that you said no to. And then you're looking back when we become $1 billion company and our $10 stock is $100. And you're wondering, what in the world was I thinking? I needed to lose weight. Well, maybe you don't need to lose weight, but let me ask you this. How many people do you know that would like to lose weight, even if you don't? How many people, if you don't need to lose weight, ask you, how do you stay thin? What do you do? You know it happens all the time, and 82% of the people living in the United States have concerns about weight. Don't you want to have an answer? Don't you want to have a solution? And with that is the business opportunity, folks. It's amazing. Your timing is so good. You have an opportunity to get involved in the business for as little as $250. And then there's another pack for $350, another one for $410, and it goes all the way up to a whopping $999. To me, that is nothing. That is pennies to start a business. Oh, by the way, the $999 comes with about $1,500 worth of product. Okay, the product's included besides all the business stuff. But for as little as $250, you can get involved in the business. Doesn't this look like a great group of people? Wouldn't you want to call these people your friends and partners? Hey, wave at me, everyone. If you're enjoying this, wave. If you like what you heard, figure out how to meet us in Kansas City. We still got like 17 days. Come meet us there. Be a part of history with LifeVantage. This is going to be record-setting, history-making stuff that goes on Friday and Saturday, October 11th and 12th. It really is. So I'm going to leave you with one last message, okay? Please get back to the person that invited you on and just say, you know, that guy at the end's a little crazy, but he's definitely excited, okay? How can I be involved? And choose the consultant way, okay? I love my customers, and we have thousands of customers, okay? We love our customers, but we need help with sharing this story with the world that doesn't know it, okay? We need to get the word out. It's a secret, and we don't want it to be a secret anymore. So choose consultant, get your products cheaper, and be in a position to earn money when someone says, I want to try that GLP-1. Or I want my wrinkles to go away. Give me that collagen stuff. Be in a position to send them your website instead of to somebody else's. Sound good? I am excited, folks. I'm excited for you. I'm telling you, I'm sorry I lost my slides. I have no idea what happened to them. I will figure it out. I think once we increase the size of the account to, I think the next one's 250. We're only at 100 now, so we'll increase it. But thank you so much for being on. We do have this recorded. We will get it edited up tonight and available to you right away to share with anyone that couldn't get on. And reach out right now to whoever invited you on and let them know how excited you are. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you joining. God bless
Good
you.
night. Buenas noches. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bobby.
Buenas noches.
Good night.